It is by will alone that I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Java that thoughts acquire speed, the lips acquire stain, the stains become a warning. It's by will alone I set my mind in motion.
Oh Lord, give me coffee to accept the things I cannot change, the extra espresso shot to change the things I can, and one more cup so I can tell the difference. Grande.
Hail, coffee full of cream, caffeine is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst the beverages, and blessed is the result of thy consumption, wakefulness. Holy coffee, color of mud, be there for us workers, now at the hour of our commute, so must it brew.
Caffeine is my shepherd, I shall not doze. It maketh me to wake in green pastures. It leadeth me beyond the sleeping masses. It restoreth my buzz. It leadeth me into a path of consciousness for its name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of addiction, I fear no equal, for thou art with me. Thy cream and thy sugar, they comfort me. Thou preparest a carafe before me in the presence of Juan Valdez. Thou anointest my day with pep, my mug runneth over. Surely richness and taste shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Duncan forever.
Good morning, Planet Flipside. How about you this morning? We saved you a seat. May your coffee cup runneth over, and may your day be magical.
Good morning.
I'm not late.
You clicked in right on magical. But I was running a few minutes behind, so you did get a little leeway there.
Right? I was about to be like, yeah, I've been up since I fell asleep at 6 p.m. last night. My body was so sore. I was tired. I'm like, guess I'm just going to bed this early. I wanted to just take a nap, but I'm like, there's no way I can just nap now and just not sleep all night.
So what time did you get up?
I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, ladies.
That was a good sleep.
Yeah.
I know. So at 5 o'clock this morning, I took my shower. I got dressed, took Sisu for his walk, came back home, and then I was like, TikTok binge. So I TikTok binged for 2.5, 3 hours, and then I took Sisu for his next walk. Came home, gave Sisu his bath. I haven't given him a bath ever, and that's what I've been doing. And I just got off the phone with. Usually Thomas gives him his bath.
Yeah, it wasn't his dog.
So this is the first bath I've had.
We just inherited this dog. He's just been kind of a plaything till now.
So now I'm just trying to. Yeah, he even has a vet appointment on Wednesday. I thought I did it for Tuesday, but I did it for Wednesday, and then I didn't know what day I had to wait. I had my whole schedule mixed up this morning. I had to message everybody I don't know what day I'm working. I thought I scheduled it for this day, but I made it for this day. But I scheduled you for this day, but I need all this on this day.
I understand.
But I got it all situated, so I'm good.
Rabbit really got some good sleep, for real.
Yeah, for real. I'm a little jealous.
So, and then on top of all that, I woke up this morning with the revelation of my own new diet where I'm not going to eat from 7 p.m. to noon every day now.
7 p.m. till noon?
Yep, 15 hours a day. I'm not going to eat.
Of the day.
That's well, yeah, but breakfast is whenever you eat it. You're breaking your fast.
But you need fuel.
I have that energy, damn it. I just need to quit eating.
Some people need to eat like every 3 hours. Other people need to fast like 8 to 15 hours between meals.
So here's why I'm like, say 15 hours is because when I start eating in the day, I'll snack and eat all fucking day. And then it just doesn't stop until I'm going to bed. And then I don't like to do that. So I'm trying to cut myself off and limit myself to like, all right, do it this way for a while, you know?
Hello, Melinda. Good morning.
Hi, Melinda.
Rabbit, have decaf coffee, no caffeine. Bullshit.
I mean, I don't even like the taste of coffee, so it's very rare that I have it.
I'm
This is
still
my coffee.
I'm still rolling about hubby taking a drink of my coffee the other day. I lost it.
Boy.
I was like, I'm so sorry. I find this so funny. I had my mouth covered and everything. I'm like, I am so sorry. He's like, it's okay. It's funny. He did the George Carlin, it smells like nothing face. It was hilarious.
Your butt's still so wet. I gotta go get you a towel and dry it off some more.
Yeah, I know you are, Melinda. Good morning. Rather have decaf coffee.
Stop grabbing me. Sorry.
I was just going to say, somebody's playing Fall Guys.
Well, you said you were going to be late, and I was like, well, then I'm going to start a game.
Well, it's only going to be a couple minutes.
I know. Excuses.
Have a good day. I have to have at least my big cup of coffee a day. Plus, I tend to have some caffeinated sips. But it's just the way it is. Just the way it is. I have to have some caffeine. If I don't, I get headaches. So I started watching Cobra Kai. Mel.
I did too. I started this morning.
It's good.
I don't think I quite finished the second episode. I didn't get that far.
It's good. You got a bunch of dailies done last night. I saw that you were playing, but I was too tired. I went to bed too, pretty much right after. I was very tired. There was even kids still up, which I don't usually sleep when my kids are awake, but I was too tired. The doors were locked. Fuck it.
Vicky, if there's a link in the Discord, which there is, you don't have to ask. It's there for everybody to use.
Yep. It's there for everybody to jump up on. So
if we don't want you here, we won't put you here.
And I just got news about the new Criminal Minds.
Oh, is it exciting news?
The new Criminal Minds has a name. It's let me make sure I get this right. It's Criminal Minds Evolution.
It's what?
Criminal Minds Evolution.
Oh, evolution.
Pretty exciting stuff, eh?
Super exciting. I didn't make it very far in that series.
So
I mean, I've heard wonderful things about it.
What did Rabbit have for breakfast at noon after the show?
Whatever he wants.
Oh.
When I was in high school, I needed to eat breakfast, but I am allergic to eggs, so a lot of things are like anti-breakfast. And anything quick was with eggs, things that I like pancakes, are not quick. So I would eat like leftover lasagna, stick it in the microwave. I would eat chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup was a big. Well, if we didn't have a when we didn't have a microwave, what you do is you chop it up into little squares. You put it in a saucepan with a little bit of tomatoes and warm it up like soup.
My point is, I eat it cold.
Oh, I don't like it cold.
I don't like microwave either.
I'm not a
big
I do.
I microwave like almost everything.
I'm not a microwave person, but
I'm not a big cook. Okay.
11:11, make a wish.
I don't nuclear food very often, but hubby can nuclear food and it doesn't taste bad. I don't know how he does it, so I let him do it. I could get along without a microwave. I know how to heat up food without using it. I can use a saucepan.
Sometimes you just sprinkle a little bit of water on top so it doesn't dry out.
He spaces stuff correctly. There's like ways you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much. He's really good at it, though. He's actually nuked bread before that wasn't gross. I bow down. I bow down to his nuclear experience. I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
Oh, you said I should. Didn't say should I.
I'm aware. That's still a question.
I'm so
You're
excited.
looking for confirmation. That's a question.
I'm so excited.
And you just can't
the
find
original
it?
Super Mario game is now available on your mobile phone.
Oh.
I don't need more games that run my battery down.
I was just going to say, I don't know if I should have read that.
Yeah.
Because that's like one of my favorites. I still have that on my Game Boy.
What should we do this morning, ladies?
We should rock in our rocking chair.
I do that every day.
Check.
I haven't danced yet today because my body's still in kind of pain, but
I
I'm
think
not
you need
as
to
exhausted.
skip a day.
Yeah, take a day off.
You should.
Give
even
your muscles a
people
chance to
who
rest.
do cardio for like at gyms and stuff, you do cardio every other day.
Yep.
And you either rest or do weight
Something
training.
else. Yeah.
There's differences. Don't hurt yourself. You're getting older. You're not a spring chicken.
Can you even play, Mama
So
Chris?
what you're saying is when I dance next, I need to get some weights and dance with weights in my hand?
No Among Us.
No.
It makes people upset when we play Among Us. Because all they see is the tops of our heads.
Yeah.
And we don't say anything. Good morning, sunshine.
There she is.
Good morning, bitches.
Beaches.
How's your job going?
What?
How's your job going?
It's. Don't worry, you didn't see anything, but it was just really loud. No, it's going good.
Good morning, Vicky.
I
Good
just
morning,
read
Vicky.
Good morning, asshole.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good
You gonna
morning.
rip
I
his
just
ear
read
off?
something hubby's going to be interested in. I don't know about anybody else.
But
Marvel is subtly turning Night Thrasher, one of its most underrated heroes, into the new Tony Stark. Although Night Thrasher is best known as leader of the teenage superhero team, the New Warriors, we were just discussing a Young Avengers movie, how they need to have a Young Avengers movie. And because they have all, like, if you're watching the stuff, they have the girl who could replace Hawkeye, now they have She-Hulk, and they have Spider-Man, and they have these teenagers.
He's so cute.
What?
It's a you.
No, it's so cute.
It's Sisu's new favorite. Bite its head off, Sisu.
Yeah, me too, Jelly Bean.
I'm buying my service dog soon.
hey,
What kind of dog?
I wanted a German Shepherd, but because it has to be trained in so many things, I wanted a German Shepherd. But my aunt pointed out that German Shepherds are frowned upon here in Alaska, so I'm going with some kind of retriever.
I love retrievers.
you're so wet.
They're good
still.
dogs.
Mm-hmm.
They're loyal as fuck. Once they pick a person, that's their person for life.
Yeah, they make good service dogs too.
Mm-hmm. Labs and retrievers are my favorites.
Yeah.
I admit it. They're my favorites.
I'll be getting either a lab or a retriever. The reason I wanted the German Shepherd, though, is one, they're fucking gorgeous. And two, they're really easy to train. And I'm self-training my dog because I don't have no $20,000 to $25,000 to spend on a trainer every year. So I'm self-training my dog for $375 on an online training course. Which still certifies it, by the way. It's still completely valid. It just takes
we were
longer.
considering training our when we had the red-nosed pit. We were seriously we were going to train her for the kids, as basically to herd the kids and stuff like that. And to give us warnings if anyone
I heard it hurt the kids, and I'm like, she said, herd the kids. Herd the kids. And I'm like, why would you want your dog to hurt the kids? Are they supposed to snip at their ankles?
Which she basically herded them most of the time anyways. We didn't really have to teach her that. She already had the idea that these kids were getting up to no good. She'd be like, no, let's not do that. Let's go over this way. But it was a lot of money to take. I wanted to get her certified and trained up even better, and it was going to be a lot of money. Then I was saving up for it, though.
Yeah. No, I'm doing my own trainings. Just with, like, one, if I were to pay someone to train my dog, it would be trained in one specific task list. And then by the time it actually got to me, I wouldn't be able to train it anymore because it would be too old. So if I buy the dog as a puppy and train it myself, I can train it in all the things I need to train it in. And it'll build that relationship with me.
Mm-hmm. But you see, it's out there.
Fuck off. No one cares.
He cares.
Mm-mm. He wants to go outside.
No, he sees something out there, though.
No, yeah, there's a squirrel. Squirrel.
It looks like he's sitting in the video, but he's standing up.
Mm-hmm. It's because of his shaggy butt.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the zoos, since the pandemic, the zoos have had some problems.
Yeah.
The animals miss all the people.
Oh.
Aw. That's sad.
That's very sad. So they're like hiring extra people to come in and just like play with them.
Well, then maybe they could lower their prices and not make me pay $60 for 2 people.
Well,
damn, what zoo do you go to?
The zoo here is like $30 a person.
We have a really good zoo. Our zoo is like more like is almost like Animal Kingdom enclosure thing, and there's kayaking and treetop adventures where you go rope bridges and zip lines and the
oh no, there's a bunch of extras, and that costs more money. $30 is just
train
admission.
ride where you see parts of the zoo you can't see unless you go on the train ride.
Because I was thinking about going a little while back, and I looked online and I'm like,
see, we ended up when we did go to the zoo every year. My stepfather's mom would give us money for the kids, and I just spend that on year passes for the family because you just pay for 2 adults and like 1 kid, and all the kids would get to go. Plus, I could take 1 kid per kid extra and 1 adult per adult extra.
Yeah, we have annual passes
for an extra
too,
$10,
which I might consider doing, but a single day pass.
No, single day passes are ridiculous down here.
Yeah.
It's a Florida thing. It's tourists. Plus, we have like 12% amusement tax or something like that.
The thing is, with the zoo here in Alaska, we have 2 types. We have the zoo, which is useless because we see those animals every day here in Alaska anyways. And then we have the Wildlife Conservatory, which is also useless because we also see those animals here every day. We don't have outside animals.
Your climate's not conducive, really.
Yeah. So, like, it's useless to go to the fucking zoo. I mean, we go in the wintertime because the zoo is where they do, like, our fancy Christmas lights and the ice sculptures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that costs, like, $90 to get in.
It's actually a hospitality tax, what it's called.
A what?
And it might have gone up to 15%. There was talk about it going up to 15%.
Tax on amusement.
Hotels down here are ridiculous compared to everywhere else in the United States. They are ridiculous. So when somebody tells me that they have a timeshare down here, I'm like, oh, really? How much do you want to rent it for? How many ever days I need it? Because it's usually cheaper and you get a kitchen.
We have a nature preserve not far from here, which is where we go and see the goats.
Mm-hmm.
And that's only like $4 or $5 per person to get in.
We
really only go for the goats, to be honest, but it's worth it.
We have a lot of rotaries, though, in Florida. We have a lot of rotary parks, which are like wildlife preserves.
Yeah.
And you may or may not see anything, but usually the walkways are well groomed and signage is up so you don't get lost, completely lost. And you don't get dead because a lot of Florida stuff wants to kill you. Well, you're less likely to get dead, I should say. People get dead down here all the time.
Now, if we want to go walking, we can do that for free. We can go to the park, and most of them have nature trails that you can walk.
Or you could just walk around your city block.
But it's not as pretty.
Play I Spy. You'll see the pretty.
The government is like Vicky from Brilliant Plants. I smell heavy. Time to pay up.
I just saw Jelly Bean's comment about the husky dog. We're not allowed to have huskies unless we're in the show, usually, or unless we're a husky trainer.
I was just gonna say, you're actually trainers.
You have to have a permit for a husky because they're so hard to. They're one of
They
the
got a lot of
hardest
energy.
dogs to own.
This one guy who trains huskies in, I can't remember where he's at. He's in the main United States.
For free.
He
Jelly bean.
actually has special equipment made, like a skateboard, a special skateboard that he has them pull to learn how to mush. And watching him like key and weigh and stuff like that, it's really cool watching it. And he's a good trainer. But those dogs, some of them are like, yeah, whatever, we're going for a run. But some are like, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. So much fun to watch.
Huskies are rough. And then, like, the other thing with them is, like, they are so fluffy and they shed so much. You have to shave them, like, every other week. Because once their hair gets too long, it physically hurts them. And so, like...
Huskies aren't double-coated?
What?
Yeah, they're double-coated. They've got an undercoat.
They've got a lot of coats.
My friend has 3 huskies down here, which I thought was crazy in Florida, but they love it. So, but they brush them like every night. Every night they get a brushing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the baby, when they got the baby didn't know how to howl.
Oh.
At first, and
Jelly
then
bean and
all of a
goat.
sudden
Stop
they
it.
all started howling, and it was so cute. Like, what was that? And then it started howling its little, oh. It was cute.
Yeah, Jelly Bean. Yeah, we have some rules against Alaska Huskies.
Only can pet the goat with Jelly Bean's permission.
I feed the goats animal crackers. They love them.
So do the giraffes, but don't tell the zoo. They get mad.
Oh, man. So, does everybody get messages in their TikTok inbox, and do they just let those stack, or do you open them immediately?
I open them because I can't handle red dots. It's my OCD.
I am bad at opening those.
Are you?
I'm really bad at opening those.
You're missing out. If you didn't open mine or Mel's, you're missing out on good videos. Because we only send videos every now and then, and they're good ones.
Do you guys know who Madison Cameron is?
I know I'm Cameron.
Huh?
I said I know I'm Cameron.
You're Rabbit.
Madeline Cameron. You don't
No.
know who she is on TikTok? Oh.
No.
She has almost 1 million followers. And she's a really big, like, mental health activist or whatever. She freaking followed me, and we actually talked in DMs for a long time. It was crazy.
That's awesome. Well, the goats that my aunt raised, because she always had to have goat milk. She loved goat milk, which I thought was... We lived on a dairy farm, and she had to have goat milk. Which I don't like. It's very musky flavor. It's gross. I don't like it.
That's how I
Anyway,
imagined it would be.
they're annoying. They smell bad. And they are very aggressive. Even the nice ones. Like, they're nice for a few minutes. They're like a cat. You know, it's like, ooh, love me, love me. Don't touch me.
Is that how they say it, too?
Yes.
So, is that how you act?
Me.
Goats not like that.
It depends on who's sending the messages. I have to at least open them because I can't stand that little red dot. Drives me crazy.
Even if I don't read it, yeah.
Yeah, I have to open it.
Well, see, I'll eventually go back and read them, but I'll need like 100 messages before I go back and look at them all.
No.
Because then I'll spend an hour
me
opening all my messages that have stacked up.
That is me on Mikey. I get
That would
so
drive
many
me.
messages
I would
every
lose
day.
my shit if I came back to 100 messages. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'd probably have an anxiety
Yeah.
attack.
That's
I'm at
too overwhelming.
36 right now.
Why?
I'm not
That's too
DMing.
much.
I'm not DMing you on TikTok then.
Don't DM me on TikTok. Do not. It's just
What?
not
I heard
good
DM
place.
Rabbit.
DM Rabbit on Discord is the only way you're getting a hold of him.
And even then, you might as well just pop into the general chat I'm in.
Y'all, I'm cold. I ate that cereal and now I'm cold.
You're cold?
Yeah.
I had blueberry muffins for breakfast and they were delicious.
Oh my god, that sounds delicious right now. See, and then another thing with my fasting thing, sorry to dip back into that, but the longer that I space myself from eating, food tastes so much fucking better. I ain't even gonna lie.
No, it's not blueberry season here, so we don't do anything with blueberries.
Otis Spunkmeyer. It's blueberry season every year. All year. Every year.
Not here.
I love Otis Spunkmeyer.
Mel, you died.
Oh yeah, if I'm not doing
from the dead.
Krusteaz, if you bake Krusteaz blueberry muffins are really good if you're not making a homemade one. I don't like most, but
You know what I
they
like
come
to
with
do?
little
I like to
cans
take
of
muffin
blueberries.
mix and make pancakes with it.
I love that. The
You
Jiffy
like the what?
blueberry one? Is that the one you use?
I use Martha White muffin mix.
Oh.
Because they're usually 10 for 10.
Do you use muffin mix to make pancakes?
Yeah.
Yes.
I only did it one time, but I'm going to do it again because I bought more.
I use chocolate cake mix to make chocolate waffles for the kids. They love them.
Yeah, because it's fucking chocolate cake, of course.
Only a waffle. And then you put peanut butter on it. Chocolate waffles with peanut butter and strawberries. Or
Then
peanut
you
butter
got
and
yourself a
bananas.
Reese's.
And it's healthy because it's a waffle.
See, that's why I'm limiting myself. Another reason in the 7 hours, I can eat whatever the fuck I want, just within those 7 hours. As soon as it's after 7, you turn to a pumpkin, bitch. You ain't eating one though.
Have you done this before?
So back in high school when I was really, really serious about losing weight, then I was counting calories, in which I had a 600 capacity maximum for calories, but I would burn calories and could eat again. But I would have to burn and log the calories that I would burn to eat
That's
more.
not enough.
That's not enough calories.
Well, I know it's not enough calories. That's why you would have to burn off the calories to consume more.
No. That's
No,
not
you
that's
need a
not
minimum
health,
of
that's not safe.
1,500 a day to maintain.
Well, I was pretty crazy in high school. I lost my 20 pounds. I got to 240 and was like, I can't be past this.
That is not healthy. Don't do what he did. We are not doctors on this panel.
I am. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I work in a horse facility.
No, don't follow my dietary guidelines. Obviously, I don't got it right yet.
I mean,
I'm mad at Disney.
They tricked me.
What's that new one that's out? I Know Victoria's Secret.
Girl, you
made up by a dude.
In Ohio.
No, she wrote that song. The girl who wrote that song wrote it for her niece, I think.
No,
it was a young girl.
She
I think it was her niece, either goddaughter or niece. I'm not sure which. I think it's
something
niece.
like that.
No.
Anyways, this girl she babysits all the time.
Yeah.
And she wrote it for her. She didn't think it was going to take off. It actually took off on TikTok and then started hitting the billboards. And and she's a songwriter, but she never thought that would be the song that would, get her noticed. And so JoJo Swai actually came and had and did I don't know how to say her name. What is it?
Siwa.
JoJo Siwa.
Siwa came over and did a video with her and the little girl singing the song.
Yeah.
That was so cute. And of course, the little girl was all stoked about having her over. Was like all stoked. No, she babysits her. I knew it was something like that.
That's what I said. I said she babysits her.
I don't know what Just Pretty
believe
is,
you.
but I want to know.
Say that again?
Mama Chris said that and Just Pretty have been in my head, but I don't know what Just Pretty is. Oh, we lost Rabbit.
By a douche? She is my big bows.
Well, I know it's a song, but I don't know
I
the
found
song.
out about her because I needed big bows for my character Lollipop, and she had the best big bows.
Yeah, that's true.
And she doesn't make them anymore, and I'm very upset about it. I went looking for red ones, and I can't find any. And I got some little ones that aren't as good.
Yeah. I bet if you go on Etsy, there's a lot of people making bows.
Oh, they're so expensive, though. I got the JoJo ones for like $5 a piece, you know? And now there's people who are selling them or who want to buy mine for a lot of money. Because I got the rainbow ones with the rhinestones, and then I have the regular rainbow ones, because I have, when I wear them, I wear the regular rainbow ones in the back and the rhinestone ones in the front. So it makes it double big. Because, you know, Lollipop is kind of big. You going away?
Yeah, I'm going off to Never Neverland. I just got a message.
All right. Love your face.
Have fun.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
It was completely coincidental.
Yeah. I mean, there were people going out in front of the stores and blasting the song. She even did a video in front of one of the Victoria's Secret stores with her song.
Vicky got so depressed, Rabbit, that you left. She left too.
Aww. I didn't mean to leave. I was checking the comments and I accidentally swiped back instead of clicking the arrow.
That's usually how people fall off the table in the beginnings. We always say, don't swipe, use the X. It's a mantra. Don't swipe, use the X.
You know, and it took me a long time when so I had a smartphone, but not until I graduated my senior year. And then I didn't know I always had the back button, and then they took the back button away from me, and I had to learn to swipe back. And now I have to swipe back, and now they want to put X's everywhere again, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Hubby got a new phone. I got a new phone.
It's almost time for Rabbit to get a new phone, and he's already intimidated by it.
And so we got him the S20 because you can't get S9s anymore. I love my S9.
Same. I went from S9 to S20. I loved the S9.
I love my S9. I'm very excited.
Wait, so was there S10, 11, 12, 13, 14, etc.?
Yes, we have an S10. Yeah. You have an S10.
They had an S10. Oh, you haven't? I have an S10. I'm sorry. I have an S10.
Yeah, so they went from S10 to S20?
Yeah.
They just decided to double it? They're like, double down. This one's just as good. Don't even need to do it fucking 11 to 19.
Actually, they did have other ones, the folding ones that were 15s, weren't they?
I have heard about the folding phones were kind of shitty, and I just thought folding your phone picture was a dumb idea anyway.
Yeah.
Well, the old ones would develop a crease. Now they have a new technology that the newer ones...
It's still going to have a crease, but they're going to claim it doesn't.
No, they actually have a new polymer that they've been using. And the beta testers are very impressed with it, except they're very expensive. They're more expensive. They're the most expensive phone right now. And when you close them, they actually have a little screen that's like name tag, mailing tag size, about this big, that goes across the top of the phone. So you can see everything even though the phone is closed. All your notifications and stuff still come up. I thought that was kind of cool.
Interesting.
I just want a phone that's about this big and is just a clear piece of plastic like they have on the sci-fi shows. And if it wrecks, you just go and print a new one off on your printer.
You really wishing this morning, aren't you, Mama Vixie? If this only we were dream. 150 years in the future.
I know. Terrible.
Just freeze your body. That's all you got to do.
It's too cold.
I like the bigger phones like this because I can actually like do everything and I don't have to worry about my hands.
Yeah.
Like you guys are on my smaller phone. I'm definitely getting a phone with a big screen. I need a big screen. I really need a big screen to fucking see. I don't know
For the longest time, I wore my my Note on my wrist. You know how they have the pouches for runners? I wore one of those on my arm, so it was like I had a computer on my arm. Made life really easy.
Really easy. Star
People
Command.
always ask me,
you come in?
What kind of phone is that? And I'm like, it's a Note. I had earbuds in.
To infinity and beyond.
To infinity and beyond. Yeah. Also, I need someone who can 3D print soft material.
My uncle has a 3D printer.
Phone case back. My favorite phone case was for my Note. I think it was a Note 5. Note 7? Something like that. Anyways,
my favorite phone case was for my S9.
And it was a big Totoro, and it was gushy, and it was huge, and I could never lose my phone, and I loved it, and it was Totoro. I really love that phone case. Now they only make them for the iPhones. Japanese people hate me.
We got to see about designing and 3D printing one.
Whoa, hubby, you had a lot going on in there.
Yeah, you had a lot of background kid stuff going on.
So, Mama Vixie, after I shove some food in my mouth after we get off the show, what game are we going to play?
This one?
Oh, yeah.
Card slot.
Oh, like for your...
thin. Look how thin that is.
Yeah.
And look how
I
cracked.
got just clear one.
Look how cracked that is.
I can print, but the material is expensive. Oh, it got stolen? Dang.
So, Poison Ivy got a new monster form. She's kind of like a sexy Swamp Thing.
Okay.
If anybody knows what Swamp Thing is.
Yeah.
She's kind of a sexy Swamp Thing. So I bet there's going to be new cosplays coming up soon.
I was scrolling through TikTok last night, and this girl was trying on Halloween costumes, and they were really nice. And she got them all from HalloweenCostumes.com, and I think some of the things go up to like, I think she said like 8X, like really broad size range, but a lot of them are really expensive.
Yeah, I've looked at their stuff before because there is this fat superhero, and I can't think of her name right now off the top of my head. She's blonde and she's fat and she's fabulous, and I keep going to cosplay her, but I don't want to build the outfit myself because it's very complex. But they have her outfit, and it would fit me because I watched the dimension. I looked at the dimensions.
Yeah.
But it's hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a really cute Mad Hatter though.
Oh yeah. A lot of their stuff is a lot of cosplayers use their stuff because they're cheaper than cosplay stores. Like the same one that I'm talking about would be probably a couple $1,000 from a cosplay store. You probably get more stuff though too. You probably get like a wig and a shield and stuff like that. But that's what I'm worried. That's what I was thinking about, Goat. That the material for the rubber silicone. You're so 12 sometimes. Would be expensive. Especially if it was two-tone, which I'd want it to be two-toned. Because it's Totoro. I'll paint the little black eyeballs in. I do that part.
So, update on Jenna. We all know who Jenna is. My lovely little sister. I don't know what happened, but she's been pretty like balling out recently, and she got this bed, this bed frame, and she was so excited about this bed and this bed frame that she just forgot to measure where the fuck it was gonna go.
Oh no.
She's so over life right now, and I'm trying not to laugh, and I'm so glad she doesn't watch me right now, because she'd be pissed. I know I'm a measure shit before I buy shit to make sure it's going where it's going. But, you know, I'm trying not to be snarky when I say, well, did you measure the wall? But I don't know how to say that without being a bitch.
My mom and I both
just don't say it.
We don't know where it came
clearly she
but
didn't.
Then she'll never know.
Where we have, my uncle calls it a calibrated eye. We can look at something and go, that'll fit there. And people always go, no, how do you know? And they'll measure and they're like, holy shit, how did you do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a spatial thing. I got like 100% on the SAT in the spatial recognition part. I aced that part. And I think that's a gift. I don't know if you can learn it, because I don't know how I would ever teach somebody how to do that. Just, I can see it.
Here's what you say, Rabbit. Oh my gosh, how can we prevent this from happening again?
Oh no, I just said, oh my, what size did you get? What were you expecting?
You're such a little brother, or big brother. You're such a brother.
We call on our ancestors.
She's gonna hurt you, Mama Chris. She's gonna hurt you. Hurt you. We call upon our ancestors. Yeah. Jelly bean. We call upon the ancestors. Will it fit? It will. Jenna needs to call upon the ancestors when she does that next time. So.
Oh, Jesus.
And we also tell people that stuff isn't going to fit, and they don't believe us. We're like, that's not going to fit there. And they're like,
now, hang on. So the twisted part about me is I'm the person that will measure it, and I know it won't fit there, but I'm like, we're going to shove it there somehow. We're going to just move that thing. They're just going to, like, maybe indent it into the fucking wall. There we go. We got the room. I'll fucking shove a wall. I'll shove the whole wall down if I don't fucking make it fit. If I think it was going to fit.
I love removing walls from houses. I am a wall remover, much to my husband's chagrin sometimes. Like,
she's
I don't like that
She's
wall.
about to start cutting me a paragraph. I better get out of there. She might be mad.
Might.
Still not enough. I always consult Cherry when adding garlic to anything, and it's still not enough garlic. Sure.
I should have said, why did you get such a big bed? Don't you guys want your spatial room? Don't you guys like to be close?
I'm sitting in my driveway yesterday with a 75-gallon tank hanging halfway out my car, and I call my brother, and he drops everything and comes over and helps me get it out. That's a brother.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do that. But what do you? I'll go fucking put a wall. I'll go shove it into the wall for her. I mean, Mama Vixie, you saw my sister's house a little bit yesterday when she showed it to you. That bed is not fitting. It's like the size of her living room.
Oh man.
What'd she get? Alaskan King or something?
I don't know. I still got the 3 dot bubbles typing.
Plot twist, she is watching right now.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. She's too busy trying to figure out the bed.
Nope, she still has a type. She just must be. So I don't know how well you guys could see, but that's the size of her living room, and that's her boyfriend in the middle, or her fiance, and it's just sitting there. She wants it between the 2 tables, but it ain't going there.
She might be able to get 1 table inside of it.
She needs skinnier tables.
I think she meant to get a smaller bed, but I don't know.
Well, the bed is a done deal.
The bubbles
She's got
are back.
Now.
Plot twist. Maybe she really is watching. I just showed everybody her bed.
There's a
I told
time
her-
travel movie on Netflix.
I don't have Netflix. I have pretty much everything else but Netflix.
The
And I like
Time
Netflix
Traveler's
most.
Wife, blah, 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 Looper, blah, 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 blah. Captain Nova. We like time traveler movies in this house, so they got my eye.
And I'm a time traveling cleaning elf. True
Are
story.
you Dobby?
Nope. If I was, everybody would be setting me free.
10 horror movie tropes that no longer work.
You said 10 horror movie tropes that no longer work?
Yeah. 10. Research of any kind. An essential part of horror movies, especially the paranormal films, is the use of research through books, computers, and even libraries. Usually the character is tasked with finding information about a creature or entity and will use outside resources to find the origins and solutions to their problems, as seen in the film Carrie. In modern horror is almost unseen unless the film takes place in a different time, as the progress of technology continues, allowing characters to simply skip out this portion of horror movies since the information would be available through their smartphones.
Yeah.
My sister's modern horror story is going on right now.
Oh, rabbit.
I tried to change the subject, Mel. Did
I
you
know.
notice that?
Bye, Mama Chris.
The house is haunted. Haunted house movies have been entertaining in the past. However, as time goes by, plots of these films seem repetitive. Usually some entity or demon resides within the house and targets whichever family dares to move into the cursed home. Seen in popular films like Amityville Horror, Poltergeist, where the horror remains with a single cursed location, the trope exhausts itself and no longer appeals to viewers, as more can be done to make plot more exciting and less repetitive. I don't know. American Horror Story is that no. American no. What is
that? Is a show.
Real horror? It's the show where they supposedly are taping. It's like a documentary looking thing where they're taping like haunted houses. That's a big shit deal, isn't it? Number 7, having sex seals their fate. Older horror works have known rules that characters must live by in order to stay alive. For example, in the case of slasher films, viewers understand if the character has sex, they'll likely be the target, which I always thought that was hilarious. This trope was popularized by Friday the 13th, a film whose premise is about a murderer who kills young camp counselors for having sex. However, over time, the trope has lost popularity because of the negative connotation sex has within horror. Nowadays, people are a lot more sex positive, and it's not seen as negatively as it was in the past. It's not a taboo.
Well, not
anymore.
only that, but it's especially true for probably everything on this list. Once you've seen it enough times, it's no longer effective. You gotta
Number
evolve
6,
with the times.
killing the pets is a warning. It happens much more than most viewers notice, where a family might move into a new sinister place or a character is accompanied by a man's best friend. Usually these characters have a furry friend they bring along on a trip or journey, and the pet is often killed before the more climactic parts of the film. It's actually more common than not that killing this pet becomes a warning sign for the characters that something evil is happening or will happen. So it simply doesn't work anymore because it's incredibly sad and disturbing for people who like animals. 5, kids are generally safe. Usually in horror, an older trope is that children and their safety. Children will not be the victims of evil or violence within the story, which is more due to regulations in film involving decency. Because of this, the portrayal of children's death can be seen as too much for people. Even in cases where the child is the evil, such as The Omen, there is still very little child violence shown in horror movies. So over the time, the trope has shifted and taken a more realistic route where the children are no longer safe and may also be targets and victims of the evil. Children are evil!
Mm-hmm.
No cell phone service. Many horror films in the past have fallen victim to this trope, where the character will have access to a cell phone, but for whatever reason, there's no service, and sometimes it won't even matter where they are. Invincible killers that keep coming back. The common in horror, especially slasher films, is to have famous serial killers that have been revived for endless sequels and prequels after being killed off, even going as far as to have lore behind why they keep coming back. The trope was once popular, bringing success to many franchises, but over time it's become tired. Films like Halloween, which may have sequels, which a murderer is killed and keeps being revived, loses their popularity because it becomes repetitive. Viewers will think the characters succeed in surviving the killer just to have the killer come back to wreak havoc once more in a follow-up. The number one is stereotypical characters in horror. The stereotyping of characters has existed in all genres, and horror is no different. Many films have characters that stick within an archetype, which characteristics are repetitive in horror. They become stereotypes because of how often they are portrayed and their lack of depth. This is seen in films where there will be stereotypes such as the virgin, the jock, or the scholar. Each of these characters sticks to their specific traits, which can sometimes be their downfall. Characters like these lack depth, representation that most viewers would like to see.
Well, the thought behind that was it makes them more relatable.
Yeah, and all it did was make them flat.
Yeah.
In all honesty. Great line in the recent episode of Star Trek Lower Decks. Of course it's not a Starfleet away mission unless comms go out.
So
horror
I just found out this morning that apparently I'm running picture day tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Yay! Those running pictures.
I had an event on Friday. I have an event tomorrow. When do I get to finish organizing my library? I like the organization side of things. Oh my gosh, I've moved things around so much. I love it.
I love it.
What was outside?
My sister's really upset. I'm over here laughing and she's really upset.
Aww.
She really wants her mom, so she's really upset. So I gotta call her when we're done.
Okay. That completely makes sense. An absolutely bonkers new horror film has just debuted with a near perfect Rotten Tomatoes score. I don't know, there are not many of those near perfect Rotten Tomatoes scores. It's not officially quite spooky season yet, but if you're already itching for some new horror content, this is your lucky day, as an acclaimed and totally nuts entry into the genre hits theaters Friday. Barbarian might not have been a movie that has been on many people's radars before now, but anyone looking for a uniquely scary roller coaster ride will want to catch this one as soon as possible to avoid spoilers. Oh, it debuted in San Diego's Comic-Con. 94% score on Rotten Tomatoes. That's really good. Smart, darkly humorous, and above all scary. Wow. I might have to watch that. I don't usually watch horror movies, but they said one really good thing. Smart.
Yeah.
Usually why I can't stand a horror movie.
Yeah, I don't typically like horror movies because, well, they're not scary. They can be gruesome, like they can be cringy, but not scary.
Jelly Bean, why can I not be Dobby? I just saw your comment.
Because Dobby's tiny asshole.
Dobby. Tiny asshole?
Are you
She
saying
said
my
Cards
ass
Against
is too
Humanity
big?
would never be the same if Rabbit was Dobby. I followed you, Jelly Bean. It's okay.
I'm really confused how we got on that subject. What did I miss?
Because he
I
just
was
read
reading
the comments.
I understand that, but I don't understand why she said that.
Because he said that he's a time traveling house cleaning elf or something, and I said,
Oh,
Dobby.
okay. Thank you. The house cleaning elf part.
You should have just told her you'll have to watch the replay and figure it out. No, I'm kidding.
I do watch the replays, and she knows that. I'm neurotic.
That would be redundant.
I tear us apart every day.
So my washer's about to go through a really loud spin cycle, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here.
All right.
Love you guys.
Sister.
Love you. Bye.
Bye, Rabbit. Bye.
I hope everyone had a great day today. I'm hungry. I need some lunch. Oh, I'm getting rotisserie chicken and kale salad.
Nice.
I forgot. Might have to wait another hour, but that's okay. I'm hungry.
I'm not a fan of bitter greens.
But I like gin and coffee. So, it's not unheard of. I like sweet kale salad because it's the bitter, but then it has that sweet, that just touch sweet dressing. It's not real sweet, but it's got that. And I like papitas, pumpkin seeds, and them. Yum yum.
I love, and don't tell me how nutritionless it is. I love iceberg lettuce. I could eat it like potato chips. Which, even though it's like the least nutritious green or whatever, it's still healthier than potato chips. So leave me alone.
This is true. It's like drinking water. It's not bad for you.
Yeah. It's not like the best, but it's not bad.
I like it on my chicken sandwiches.
I'm not a fan. I mean, sometimes I can eat romaine if it's not like the only flavor, but I can't do turnips,
I like
collards,
bib
mustard,
lettuce,
kale, spinach. I don't like any of that.
Oh, I love it. I like bib lettuce, which might as well just be curly iceberg lettuce, but I like it because it curls up and you can like put stuff in it, like a taco. It's very good.
I don't know if I've ever had that. I probably haven't, didn't know it.
Years ago at Chili's, they did this Asian chicken thing where they put with the bib. It was so good. They don't make it anymore, and very disappointing because it was so good. I could sit and eat. It was an appetizer, and I'd eat it like a salad.
Chili's, they have tortilla explosion salad, something like that. I don't know, but it's really good.
I like their chicken egg rolls. Southwest. Those are really bad for you, but they're delicious. Terrible. There's no nutritional value in that. It's terrible. It's just fried.
I had Panda Express last night.
Is that even food? I had them once. I didn't care for their food, but I'm picky.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to admit it. I'm really picky. I didn't care for it.
Well, I like their orange chicken and I like their teriyaki chicken. I just don't get the sauce on the teriyaki chicken.
Oh,
so it has just like the hint of teriyaki flavor, but it's kind of really just grilled chicken.
My friend Cam used to grill like all the time, and it was always teriyaki. Like everything was teriyaki. Like,
No.
don't you ever get sick of this? Because I do. Too much.
You would eat to scrub your intestines.
This is
I just
true.
like it. I can just wash some off and just pop
Every
it.
now and then
I don't need
make
anything on it or with
I'll be
it.
like, you need roughage. You need some salad or some fresh vegetables. Here, let's get sometimes I'll get bags of the cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots and just eat it raw. And he's gotten into that too. It's good for you.
Sounds good except for the cauliflower. I like carrots and broccoli raw. I love them.
I like it all. I like snap peas are good raw.
Oh, I like snap peas raw.
They're hard to find though. Good ones anyways. They gotta be sugar snap peas. Anyway, all this talk about food.
Right.
We'll be back tonight for Mario Kart, Bitches with Switches Mario Kart 8. You should join us. There's 12 slots and they fill up. And we like them too. So get here. Get signed in. About 7:30, start watching your Switch.
God bless you, Bill.
Thank you.
And seeing if there's a room opening up. When you see a little flag next to a friend's name.
Hey, I forgot to remind Rabbit, but we decided he was doing it this week.
Well, that's right.
Yeah, I just now remembered.
Rabbit's hosting. This could be interesting.
Yeah. Tune in for the chaos.
I love the chaos. It's like my favorite part. All right. I'm sure I'm going to be in the Discord later on playing games. So check that out if you're bored and don't have anything else to do or just want to hang out. All right. All right, Mel. Here we go. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
It is by will alone that I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Java that thoughts acquire speed, that the lips acquire stain, the stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
Oh Lord, give me coffee to accept the things I cannot change, the extra espresso shot to change the things I can, and one more cup so I can tell the difference. Grande.
Hail, coffee full of cream, caffeine is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst the beverages, and blessed is the result of thy consumption, wakefulness. Holy coffee, color of mud, be there for us workers, now at the hour of our commute, so must it brew.
Caffeine is my shepherd, I shall not doze. It maketh me to wake in green pastures. It leadeth me beyond the sleeping masses. It restoreth my buzz. It leadeth me into a path of consciousness for its name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of addiction, I fear no equal, for thou art with me. Thy cream and thy sugar, they comfort me. Thou preparest a carafe before me in the presence of Juan Valdez. Thou anointest my day with pep, my mug runneth over. Surely richness and taste shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Duncan forever.
Good morning, Planet Flipside. How about you this morning? We saved you a seat. May your coffee cup runneth over, and may your day be magical.